The 50th edition of a contest as legendary as the Rolex Fastnet Race deserved to be special. The largest ever fleet in the history of offshore racing, spanning fully professional ocean racing greyhounds, as well as more Corinthian entries, combined with conditions that tested preparation, determination and expertise. The result, an epic that will be remembered not just for the celebratory element, but its contribution to a near 100-year legacy. First held in 1925, and organized by the Royal Ocean Racing Club, the Rolex Fastnet Race sits alongside the Rolex Sydney Hobart Yacht Race, as a pillar of Rolex's long-standing and privileged relationship with yachting, and as one of the most revered and challenging ocean races in the world. Setting off from Cowes, England, on the 22nd of July, into winds gusting 40 knots, crews were set an immediate and extreme examination of boat handling and resilience. When those who completed the course crossed the finish line in Cherbourg, France, fatigue from their exertions was matched by pride at passing the test. The sense of accomplishment was evident throughout. In terms of prize winners, Max Klink's 52-foot, 15.85 meter, Caro, from Switzerland, secured the Fastnet Challenge Cup for overall victory, under IRC time correction, adding a new name and country to the honor roll on the coveted trophy. Two records were set, first home across the entire fleet, the 105 feet, 32 meters, French trimaran, SVR Lazartigue, skippered by François Gabard, established a new benchmark time for the 695 nautical mile, 1,287 kilometer, course, while Charlie Dallin's 60 feet, 18.29 meters, Massif Santé Prévoyance beat the previous best for a monohull. But there were 430 starters in the 2023 Rolex Fastnet fleet. And a total of 143 yachts retired from racing, due to the wild conditions. To do justice to the fleet, here are just some of the individual stories.
Extreme weather conditions, adversity, and endurance. The 2023 Rolex Fastnet Race. As this special 50th edition draws to a close, it has more than lived up to its reputation as one of the greatest offshore challenges on the planet.
This edition was even more fantastic because of the start. I've never experienced such waves before.
The waves kind of funnel in through Hurst, and we had some of the biggest swell I've ever seen in Solent.
The start, it was about not breaking the boat, getting out, not necessarily being the fastest, but, coming home in one piece.
Brutal and hard.
And so we were eking out every little knot of boat speed we could.
The coast of Ireland looks really beautiful. It was sunny and perfect.
Glassy, calm water and no wind. We saw minke whales, we saw dolphins.
The rock's the iconic image. Everything you see about the race, it's always a photo of the rock. Something not a lot of people get to do.
Arriving in Cherbourg was really fantastic, and the welcoming is amazing. And Cherbourg made something very special here.
You feel a little euphoric. The Rolex Fastnet Race is a huge challenge from a sailing point of view. It's a huge sense of accomplishment to have completed it.
Whilst for many the goal was just to finish this extraordinary race, there were rewards for exemplary performances. Most notably, the coveted Fastnet Challenge Cup, awarded to the race's overall winner, Caro. Another truly memorable edition of the Rolex Fastnet Race.
Charal is the next boat. Charal will be the next boat. 10 seconds to go. Charal, OCS.
Tu viens d'arriver?
J'ai manqué le code couleur, c'était blanc aujourd'hui.
Le scénario idéal, ce serait déjà de sortir sans casse.
Il va falloir enchaîner des virements dans des conditions de vent et de mer difficiles. Donc ça va être plutôt technique. Tous les concurrents ont dans l'esprit de sortir en un seul morceau de cette zone compliquée. Donc...
Okay, well, we could hear clearly the principal race officer there, Steve Cole, saying that he thought that Medaglia and Charal are over.
Là, c'est le truc. La voile qui explose déjà. Là, je sais que t'as pris 2 heures de pédo.
Bah, le but c'est d'arriver évidemment devant, même si avec la pénalité on espère pas gagner. On va se battre comme si la pénalité n'existait pas.
Ouais, c'est du sprint. Après, le problème d'un sprint, c'est que ça frotte.
The rules have actually changed for this race for safety, and they will not be recalled.
Can I just say congratulations to the owner of Pintia? Good job. Congratulations.
You are amazing.
Well,
because you are welcoming us so well. First,
well,
second, I don't understand why you have been slow in the on the downwind leg after the rock.
we should have a beer and talk about it.
Yeah, so my father, Gilles, and my son, Victor. It's a great chance for me to be able to sail with my father and my son on the same boat. I always sail with friends or family. It's since ever. He used to have my grandfather as well, sailing with us on his boat.
It's a standout hardest Fastnet I've done. 40 knot gusts going upwind on the first day to 0 knots, totally becalmed with glassy water. Playing cat and mouse with Pintia in no knots was quite stressful, and if you make any mistakes there's just no margin for error at all, and we made a few mistakes this race.
They had an amazing speed difference, and I was guessing that after the Fastnet rock they would slide much farther than us, and we were in the Scillies, we were in front by 3-4 miles.
But this is the first time I've been beaten in class since 2020, so it's sort of a slight adjustment in my thinking. But it had to happen, and I'm so delighted that it was Pintia that did it, because they sailed an amazing race and kept us on our toes right to the end. Anyway, lovely. See you for a drink? Let me buy you a drink.
Of course.
I'll come and find you. Thank you.
So it was my first Fastnet race, but it's not the first time I go to the Fastnet. 9 for me, and I think we are young, but we are a lot of Fastnet. Yeah, today it was like Solitaire du Figaro, and it's our first Fastnet race, but we did some Solitaire du Figaro, so it's a game we like in France, and with the current we know. And the first night and the first day was hard, but team is good, and the boat it's good. We have no problem, nothing, never. So it was really perfect.
We are very happy. It was the hardest Fastnet race we ever did. It's the fourth Fastnet race. The first time we broke the mainsail, and second time it was a podium, third time a podium again, but never win. The start was crazy, and after the second little storm after Lanzen was again and this night was very hard too. We used the spinnaker during all the day, but the night it's not possible for us. We try, but we run 18 knots in the dark and with many waves. We keep calm because the other boats are as far, so it's okay. We are a rigger, and we always said it's the last time we do a Fastnet race, but after the Fastnet we are okay to start again. We spent many good moments, we laugh a lot, and we are happy.